Next, ensuring that education remains a social leveller. That's a key priority for new Education Minister Lawrence Wong. He says it's even more urgent and salient that schools play this role amid the pandemic. Mr. Wong set out his ministry's objectives at his first media doorstop since the cabinet reshuffle. Tan Se-hui with this report.
Started yet?
Yeah. The first order of business for Education Minister Lawrence Wong, who took on his new post 2 weeks ago, is to speak to teachers and students to find out the challenges they face. He's visited 3 schools, including Marsiling Secondary, where he observed a physical education lesson and visited its vertical farm. Noting that schools had to make adjustments due to COVID-19, Mr. Wong says they're looking at ways to ensure students' learning experiences are not compromised if the pandemic persists. He says his ministry is determined to ensure that the impact isn't felt disproportionately by children from disadvantaged backgrounds, and it will fully support students from low-income families, those who are academically weaker, and those with special needs, for instance.
So we will make sure that we have the resources provided to such schools with a higher proportion of such students. And it's not just resources for academic programs, it's also resources to engage the students, to provide them with more enrichment programs, more opportunities to access a whole range of different activities and to pursue their interests. Also to build stronger links with organizations outside of schools, including their families, because you need to have that whole environment to nurture our children well.
Mr. Wong adds that upskilling is also key to building a fairer society. He says schools are stepping up to help fresh graduates who are struggling to find a job amid the pandemic and urged them to take up SkillsFuture courses.
So the universities are also offering modules for their students, and these modules can be stacked up together to get certification down the road. So those are the things that we are doing to help students during this period. On top of that, there is a whole range of work that's being done, not just for students, but for people who are already in the workforce.
He says schools are also providing graduates with career counseling services and job placements.